Have you ever wondered how this simple brown liquid became the world's favorite morning ritual? From the high mountains of Ethiopia to the bustling cafes of Europe, coffee has traveled centuries and continents to reach your cup. Today, we uncover the fascinating story of how coffee was discovered, loved, banned, and celebrated. So grab your cup of coffee, because this is the story of how it all began. Our story begins over 1,000 years ago in the green highlands of Ethiopia. There lived a young goat herder named Kaldi. One day, Kaldi noticed something strange. His goats, after nibbling on some bright red berries from a wild bush, began jumping and dancing with unusual energy. Curious, Kaldi decided to taste the berries himself. Moments later, he too felt alert, awake, and full of life. He ran to the nearby monastery, eager to share his discovery with the monks. But the monks, skeptical and fearful, threw the berries into the fire. Soon, a rich, pleasant aroma filled the room. The monks were intrigued. They raked the roasted beans out of the fire, crushed them, and mixed them with hot water. And there it was, the first cup of coffee. From that monastery, the energy of coffee began to spread, first through Ethiopia and then beyond. By the 15th century, coffee had crossed the Red Sea into Yemen. It was here, in the port city of Mocha, that coffee became more than a drink. It became a culture. The Sufi monks of Yemen drank coffee to stay awake during long nights of prayer. They called it kahwa, meaning the wine of Arabia. Soon, coffee houses known as kahve khane appeared across cities like Mecca, Cairo, and Istanbul. These coffee houses became centers of intellectual talk, music, and politics, the first social networks in history. But not everyone was happy. The bans and controversies. As coffee's popularity grew, rulers began to fear it. Coffee houses were places where people discussed ideas, criticized governments, and debated religion. So in some parts of the Arab world, coffee was banned. Yes, banned. But people loved it too much to give it up. Despite the restrictions, the aroma of roasted beans kept spreading, carried by traders, travelers, and pilgrims. By the 1600s, coffee arrived in Venice, Italy, through trade with the Ottoman Empire. At first, Europeans were suspicious. They called it the bitter invention of Satan. But when Pope Clement VIII tried it, he loved it so much that he declared, "This drink is so delicious, it would be a sin to let the infidels have exclusive use of it." Soon, coffee houses popped up across Europe, in England, France, and Austria. London's coffee houses became known as penny universities, where for just 1 penny you could buy a cup and join conversations about science, politics, and art. Europeans wanted more coffee, and lots of it. So they began planting coffee in their colonies. The Dutch in Java, Indonesia, the French in the Caribbean, and later the Portuguese in Brazil. Brazil's vast land and climate made it the coffee capital of the world, a title it still holds today. From there, coffee conquered the globe, from Turkish sezve pots to Italian espresso machines, from Ethiopian ceremonies to modern cafes with latte art. Today, over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed every single day. It fuels our mornings, our creativity, and our conversations. From a humble goat herder's discovery to a global phenomenon, coffee has connected people across time and culture. So the next time you take a sip of your favorite brew, remember, you're drinking a little piece of history. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more food origin stories.